Today I'll be surviving 24 hours in an igloo, living only in this igloo and on the snow-covered land around us. It'll be just me and my loyal cameraman, Manny. This is no ordinary igloo. No, this is an igloo mansion. Let me show you around. Here we have our beautiful entire church. I don't know why we even need this. It has a gorgeous ice altar, these really comfortable soft seats to sit on, which keep your butt from getting cold from all the ice. It's Tony Stark. And it's probably the coolest church I've ever seen. Literally and figuratively. Get it? Because of ice. Our igloo is equipped with an entire private bar. Come inside. As you walk in, you're greeted by this really cool ice reception desk, and then all of these giant figurines from Easter Island, all in a row like terracotta warriors. And the bar just has to be one of the most completely insane things I've ever seen in my entire life. Everything has such incredible attention to detail. I want to show you my friend the astronaut. This entire igloo is just completely surreal. And we're sleeping here ourselves tonight. Nobody else is here. Next, I have to show you our alien room.
Nick? Nick, where'd he go?
Manny, shh. I actually have no idea at all what the point of this entire section of our igloo mansion is, but I like it. Look at this guy, look at him. In here, me and Manny have a private maze all to ourselves. It's just this crazy ice maze. And then here we have our very own ice slide with some questionable decoration along the edges. Manny, do you want to slide down behind me?
Yeah.
Come on. I know, it's pretty incredible. But before I show you the master bedroom that I'm now standing in, we've got a problem. We have no food or water for these 24 hours. So how are we gonna survive? We're gonna have to figure that part out. First, let's take a peek at the master bedroom. This here is the room in our mansion where we'll be sleeping this evening. If you look here, I've got myself a nice fireplace where we can cook a little bit later. I actually don't know what's in these sacks right here, so let's empty these out. Manny, we're gonna sleep in the sleeping bags on this bed together. It appears we have 2 sleeping bags and these small little pillows. And the bed isn't very big. I think this fire right here is our key to survival in these 24 hours. And keep in mind, it's our only heat source. I also have a nice seating area for if we have guests over, which are all of course made out of ice. As well as some simple but modern art on the walls. But I haven't even shown the coolest part of this place yet. We have our own hot tub on the balcony outside. But we'll jump in there later. For now, I'm sure you're wondering how one even finds an igloo mansion like this. Well, getting here wasn't easy. After we showed up at the airport and found out our flights were canceled, we were left with no options but to drive all the way from Boston to Canada, braving a snowstorm in what turned out to be a brutal 10-hour road trip. We are in standstill traffic right now. People are flying off the side of the road here because of how insane the roads are. I'm afraid we're not even gonna make it to our igloo. But we managed to navigate the snowstorm and made it safely to Montreal, where we stopped to see my good friend Mark, who took us to do all sorts of classic Canadian activities. We tried to get coffee at a coffee shop inside an old bank, but it was closed because of the snowstorm, so instead we went to good old Tim Hortons. Finally, we have made it to Tim Hortons. Then we got some yummy sandwiches and something called a beaver tail for dessert. La creme de la creme, just like Manny. And naturally, we couldn't visit Canada without getting some nice warm poutine. Go. Yeah. Manny loved it so much, he even tried to propose to me. Eventually, we had to get back on the road.
I don't want to drive again.
So I hugged Mark goodbye, and he even had some kind parting words in his beautiful native language of French.
Donc après une journée, j'ai déjà goûté à la nourriture à Nick. C'est pas tant bon. Je sais pas pourquoi il fait des vidéos comme ça. Le gars qui prend les photos devrait se faire renvoyer. Je pense qu'il est très bon. Et j'espère qu'ils vont être corrects eux, à Montréal et au Québec. Mais la nourriture à Nick est vraiment pas tant bonne, donc je comprends pas. I don't know. It's all good.
We continued on our scary and snowy drive and finally made it to this igloo. But first, I'm freezing. It's time to get the heart pumping, and that's why I've asked the dog sledding team to help us out. Let's go. As many of you might know, I actually have a little baby husky puppy named Pepper. Should have just saved us the money and had her try to tow us. So it's just gonna be me and Manny on this sled. Yes. Just the 2 of us. Yes. We're by ourselves, Manny. Manny, it is a brisk negative 23 degrees Fahrenheit, and the dogs are ready to roll.
My gosh.
Manny, you're not doing anything right now. I'm doing all the work. Holy shit. Go.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, Manny, I'm so tired. We're going so fast, I'm out of breath. I'm gonna be honest, I was out of breath when I pushed the sleigh there, and I came this close to being sick in the woods. Let's tuck back into the igloo for some water. That was definitely amazing and just what we needed, but Manny just asked me for something. We're really thirsty, but fortunately we have lots of it, in the form of ice and snow. Sometimes life's all about being creative, and that's what we're doing right now. Manny, I'm gonna make smoked water. That looks beautiful.
Nick, that's literally like no water.
Man, this literally smells like smoked water. I don't want to drink it.
Nick, you gotta try it. Come on.
We have to drink this water, man.
Yeah.
We don't really have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
I actually think this is gonna grow on me. I think I'm gonna end up liking smoked water. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Now that we've quenched our thirst, at least for now, it's time to eat. Manny, what time is it?
I think it's ice fishing o'clock.
Exactly. Time to go. Unfortunately, due to the crazy snowstorm, the ice fishing people canceled on us last minute. Here's some sexy ice fishing B-roll instead. Manny and I were really sad, but don't worry. We were still able to get our hands on a fresh caught fish. Luckily, we had a successful day on the lake. Manny, it's time for lunch. Manny, I've heated up the pan. Listen to the sizzle. So what we're essentially doing right now is making a beautiful smoked trout. As you can see, it's very smoky in there. We've added just a little bit of snow to make more steam, and we're gonna get all that amazing smoky flavor from that wood right in our fish. Man,
Nick,
this looks so good.
Can I have some? Is it done?
You cook your own fish.
What do you mean?
We finished our food, so we're gonna go drink a bit of ice wine at the bar to hopefully warm us up a little bit. If you don't know what ice wine is, it's this really, really cool wine where they press the grapes when the grapes are frozen. It basically makes this really, really sweet wine. One of Manny's personal favorites. We gotta treat him right. After that, we'll head to the hot tub and then get ready for bed. Manny, let's hit the bar. I'm ready for a drink.
Me too.
After a quick stop to the bar, Manny and I decided to take a dip in our hot tub, along with some more ice wine. Check this out. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten my bathing suit, which meant I had to go in my underwear. Manny was a bit too eager for it. As we sit in this hot tub, I actually have something to say. This is as good a time as ever, and I know I say it a lot, but I don't say it enough. Manny and I really, really love and appreciate you guys. We, of course, have so much fun doing this, but we quite literally drove through a snowstorm to get here. We must have seen at least 8 cars go right off the side of the road into snow ditches. But every single day, we appreciate each and every one of you that watch for all the constant and amazing support. Tell him, Manny.
You guys are the bomb. We're popping this one off, you guys. It's a fake top, but you guys get the point.
Man, you get in the hot tub.
All right, it's been a heck of a day, but now it's time for bed. Because we've got to be out of here at 8:30 in the morning, exactly 24 hours after we started our challenge. And right now, it's 12:05 in the morning. Manny, get in bed.
All right.
Manny, this is weird. I don't like this. Where are the lights?
Oh,
Good night.
good night. Nick, I'm just cold and scared. I want to go back inside. Can we
Get back in bed.
Okay. Nick, get up. We did it. Time it up.
What time?
8:30. Oh, we did it.
Yeah.
We made it to the night.
Honestly, I think that's the worst sleep I've ever gotten. And I also don't know if I've ever been this cold in my entire life. Once again, I want to remind you all to like the video and don't forget to subscribe. Manny and I could have died on this one. Happy cooking.